Hey guys, Rajiv here from Financial Hub India. Today's date is 21st of June 2018 and I'm seeing Nifty here. So far I don't have a trade here to initiate. So I thought let's talk about some order flow analysis in the last few days of the market. So there were a few trading opportunities we got based on the price action context as well as the key level and everything. So let me just go through those trade setups for you to get the ideas of how the order flow price action context as well as the order flow really works out. So first of all, these are the intraday data. What are you seeing here? 3 minutes data. So from here to here we have 1 day, and then from here to around here we have second day. Yeah, and then you have the other day from here to I think the day starts in here. All right. So here the this date on the 19th of May we had a few trading opportunities. So let me just go through those first of all. So here you see this is a major swing we have. All right. So since it's a major swing, so it becomes a key layer over here, and preferably on the old key layers. Why I'm saying old, because this is the current price action for now, because we are talking about the 19th. So this is a old key layer, and on this old key layer we got some key layers happening around on the current price action on the current market day. All right, so here the general rule is that when on an old key layer you have the current price action momentum happening, and you get some current price action key layers again, then generally that old key layer becomes much more stronger. So the day opens up here, all right, and then we were not much able to go up, and we come back down here, making the day's low. First of all, going back up and coming back down to break the day's low. But it couldn't break the day's low here, and we again push back up, and somehow it was a build up of there's one higher high and higher lows, even though it's a pretty volatile higher high and higher lows, which is not a good sign for an uptrend to continue its momentum with the stability, and that's what really happened afterwards. We didn't really move. But the order flow, based on the order flow context, if you see the first push, because when the market opens up, we have already a support layer right here, which is an old support layer, and price coming back down, and price is stopping over there, and right after a stoppage, we see a strong pushback up. You see these candles with the long shadows, and then a strong pushback candle. So price coming back on the support, and we see the price reacting on the support with a strong pushback up. All right. It again comes back down on the same layer of support, and again we see a pushback candle. So it looks like, okay, the buyers are really responding back to this support. But what happens this time? It again come back down here, but we don't see that kind of push what we see in here and here, isn't it? So again, in terms of the order flow concept, that's not a good sign, because from the support areas where you're getting this good pushes, the strong pushes from prior to swings, or why not this time it's happening, So when this happens, then again we get an idea that okay, maybe we are reversing. There's a possibility this move is not going to sustain because of two reasons. One is price is every time after a pushback up, price is really coming back down to almost 80 to 90% of the last push up. So why that's happening if the buyers are so strong? Same thing happened here. Push back up again. The swing comes back to 80 to 90% of the last push up. So if the price has that much strength on these pushes, then why not it's moving up? Yeah. So that's one thing. Secondly, this time the buying strength is not that much, what we have seen in the earlier stages. So that again, that's just a adding point to the thought we had that why not the buying pushes are really working out. And then eventually we broke down here. All right. So once we are below this layer of support here, overall a zone here, then again price going back down here. You see the price, the same layer now is reacting as a resistance. Once the price went below the key layers, going back down, again pushing back up around the same layer, falling, and again pushing back up around the same layer, it has fallen. So we got multiple trading opportunities. We got a sell trade, selling opportunities in here, selling opportunities around here. So whatever you're selling strategies you feel like, so you can apply those strategies in here for the sell trades, for mostly the intraday trades basically. And going ahead, if you see the trade really the level got really much stronger, because now we next day on 20th we opened up right above that level, and we started trading up above that layer, which is a sign of the breakout. The price is really strong, really sustaining, and so this level becomes automatically this layer of key resistance becomes what we are our flip support level now. So that's a level, the key level reverses from resistance to support. So you're supposed to look for the buying strategies or the buying trades over here. Okay, and then you see that this move worked out quite well. Now, in terms of the order flow perspective, the way I analyzed the order flows in here, if you notice, the order flows can be analyzed over here as well. Yeah, so we come back down, we go up, there's a breakdown, and then you just notice the momentums around these areas right before the price reversing. Swing low, price breaks down, don't sustain. Again, swing low, price breakdown in here, don't sustain, right? Again, a swing low, don't sustain. Let's make it up. All right. So the pretty much, I think in the last video I have in a stock, I think Sun Pharma or Dr. Reddy, in some stocks, I showed the same idea here, and the same thing you can see in the Nifty here as well. So the idea is that the break of the last lower high, lower low, you see the price following up the sell-off and sustaining below the last lower low. But when you see the price is not really sustaining below the last lower low anymore, those are the areas basically you need to focus on the reversal, and eventually it reverses. It reversed from here. All right. So this is one order flow perspective. Like this was another order flow perspective you need to consider. This is another order flow perspective where we can guess the reversal. We can guess the upcoming reversals. And I'll show you more perspective like that. You'll be getting a lot of opportunities like this. Like here, you see the price opens up. Here, price trades above this layer of key resistance for now. All right, where we have been trading the sell trades, but now then the price is trading above the layer of resistance. So the layer becomes a support level, and now we are going for what? Buy trade, right? Now here, if you analyze the order flow perspective again, what's really happening in the morning? We have a day's low here, which is a support level. So that's a good sign. Okay, the price is reacting to the support. Price coming back down, holding the support, and a minor false break and holding the support back. Overall, if you see, this was forming a triangular breakdown trade. So basically, we should be ready for a support breakdown trade as well. But when it really didn't break it down, and we see the breakdown happen in the opposite side, what does it mean? The buyers or the accumulation is finished basically, and the price is getting ready for a reversal. Again, nothing serious, but order flow perspective. You see, again, price goes back up, and before you get the major momentum towards downside, this sell-off swing, what really you see, price goes up very much a strong move, then it goes up high, price but doesn't sustain above the last higher high, isn't it? Again, price goes up, coming back down. This is the last higher high, doesn't sustain. Last higher high doesn't sustain. What does it show? Every time price break the previous higher high, it's not really sustaining and breaking down. It shows the strength of the sellers and the strength of the weakness of the buyers, isn't it? So your stop loss, whatever trades you have done in here, your stop loss will have to be tighter and tighter and tighter, because the reversal is on the card, is on the way. All right. But when to capture that? Yeah, that's a part of the strategy. Because what we are talking about is that from here, you get to know, okay, a reversal is coming, is on the way. Now you need to make your weapon ready, your tools ready, your strategy tools ready, or key levels tools ready to trade the reversals now from here onwards. All right. But this is the key. This is the key aspect. If you lose this aspect, then the rest of the aspect will not work out. All right. So this move, if you see in a 1 minute time frame, look at here. Look at these high breaks. What's happening? The moment it breaks the previous high, it just zoops down. Break of previous high, zoop down. Break of previous high, zoop down. Yeah. So these are the order flow perspective you need to consider for initiating your trade, and hopefully these ideas will help you to identify the right trade, right setups in your charts. I'll see you guys on the next video, hopefully with some more price action order first perspective and some trades. Thank you so much for being here.